Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot. So glad that you found me. This is for all Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2020. So thank you to all of you who have been subscribing and commenting and liking and sharing my videos. I so appreciate that. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do and hit the bell notification so you'll know when I post new videos. I do a video about once a week for each sign for a weekly reading. I categorize those by element. So for you guys, you'll just look for Earth and then scroll through until you get to Virgo. And I did a 2020 year ahead forecast for you a couple days ago. So you might want to check that out. Then I also posted somewhat recently an overview of all the cards in the Rider-Waite deck. So if you're interested in understanding the cards better, that's a great video to watch. So thanks again to all the subscribers. It helps me grow the channel and I really appreciate it and it's fun. And so the next day or so here, Virgo, I would set your intentions to, manifest what do you want to bring to your experience in 2020? What do you want to see in your life, and remember that nothing changes for the positive until you do. So you, want to meditate and clear your mind and be appreciative and look around for the things that have already come into your experience that you really enjoy. How many times have you heard somebody say, I wasn't really looking for love. I was just happy and doing my own thing. And all of a sudden there they were. That's how that happens. They get into a place of appreciation and they're in flow. And the next thing you know, they're in love. So same thing with finances. Things can turn very quickly. So here we go for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising for January 2020. What is going on for Virgo? Here. All right, we are going to begin with an Abraham Hicks card. These are by Esther and Jerry Hicks. Abraham Hicks is a great spiritual teacher of the law of attraction. So if you want to manifest, that's how you do it. So it's not about karma and past life stuff. I don't know why anybody would make a connection between that. It makes it very out of control. But Asking It Is Given is also a book that has 22 processes in the back of the book for how to create your own reality. So if you're interested in doing that and you understand vibration and you understand all that stuff, that'd be a great resource to get in 2020. They also have books like The Law of Attraction, The Law of Attraction and Money, Into the Vortex, and then they have these neat little cards. I will do my best to make the best of it. A key to regaining your feeling of empowerment is to decide right now that no matter how good or how bad you are feeling, you are going to do your best to make the best of it. Do that again and again, and in a short period of time, you will find yourself in a very good feeling place. So do that again and again, Virgo. So here is where you are right now with strength. You're being patient about something. These are the factors around you. The Ace of Wands could be an apology coming. Communication, so kind of at the destiny level or the purpose of this, there is communication for sure. Behind you in the distant past, I think something came out. It was, it's the moon here, so it could have been with a Pisces, but I think something was being hidden that was revealed. In the more recent past, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Just a warning too, sometimes I'll look at the card and I don't know why this happens, but I will occasionally call it the wrong card, but I will interpret it correctly. So I apologize if I do that at all. You've got the Chariot in the near future coming up. This is Cancer energy for you. It also is could be about moving or something. This is you, okay? You've got the Five of Cups representing you in this. So the energy around you though and the people around you is the Empress. So a lot of love coming towards you. And this is kind of your overall fears are the Eight of Swords, so being trapped, but the outcome is the King of Wands, and he's certainly never trapped. And on the bottom of the deck, you also have the Queen of Cups as a clarifier. So the heart of the matter, I think you've been patiently waiting, like I said, for some kind of a new beginning with somebody. So you're wanting this to happen. And remember, the wands are used for magic. So this is about manifesting a new beginning. but it's also about knowing that you have inner strength and courage, and that you can stand on your own if you need to, with the strength card. And just be patient and know that you are on the right path. Okay, you're right where you're supposed to be. Nothing has happened. There's an old saying, nothing is wasted in God's economy, or nothing is wasted in the universe's economy. And what that means is, no matter what the experience was, even if it was painful, it was for a higher purpose, okay? So, at the base of this, we've got, this can be your goal. It can also be destiny. But I do think for you, it's probably more about a goal where you're wanting communication to come in. And it's going to be happening because you have enough cards here that show movement that it will come. I think you want somebody to make an amends because they did something to you that was painful. And I think you want to be validated and to some extent vindicated. So in the past here, part of what was influencing that was something was very hidden, and it may have been, it may have been somebody that had feelings for somebody else, but know too that it was closing out a cycle or a phase when you got this card. So that is going to be behind you. I think you're still going to be a little bit gun shy though. It's behind you, but you're still trepidatious as you move forward. So in the more recent past, you've been investing in yourself. So you've been putting in the time, working hard. This is all about building your financial stability. You may have been in true Virgo form, organizing the heck out of your closets in the most recent, months here, getting kind of ready for the holidays, putting things in order, kind of just moving ahead, even though there was something painful. But when you get to the more recent or the upcoming future here, this Chariot is really going to move you forward. So this is all about, like I said, about moving forward. It's ruled by Cancer, and it's about having confidence in yourself. You might end up going on a trip too with this, but I do think when you go forward, it's like telling you it's okay to take a leap of faith, because you're a little bit down on yourself. Because when you go into, you're represented by the 5 of Cups, and this is not a very confident looking card, right? This is somebody who's really sad about something and kind of wallowing a little bit needlessly because they've got cups upright, but they're not willing to turn around and see the cups that are still standing. So it's telling you to be positive, know that you can find fulfillment. It is coming for you. And the people around you see it too, because you've got the Empress here. It's interesting that the Empress and the Chariot and Strength are all in a row. I love seeing all that bright yellow together. So this is about new growth, just like the Ace of Wands, and it's about flourishing and abundance. So I do think you're going to get that amends. It's possible you'll have a reconciliation with this person. And I want you to, if you do that, to go forward very confidently. If it's about a career situation, again, you want to go in there with confidence and with kind of a, powerful attitude, like you know about business and you are confident in that area, and you make good decisions. But if it's about, if it's about a relationship, I do think there's a reconciliation that could happen. You're going to be very hesitant towards it though. You've got this Queen too, by the way, as a clarifier. So when you have these two, this is all about nurturing, about love, about forgiveness, about unconditional love. These are beautiful cards to have together, but I still think in your mind, you're up in your head a little bit with this. And so you're holding yourself hostage by replaying some events that were painful to you. And we can become great historians, can't we, when we've gotten burned, right? We tell the story again and again, and we relive it again and again. And do you know what that does for you? It lowers your vibration, so you attract similar situations. So if you've been talking about this, or replaying it in your head, just stop it. Stop it right now, because you're only going to get more of the same the more you keep that vibration and momentum going and carrying it forward. I mean, I've known people in their 50s that are still talking about childhood abuse but have no recovery around it. They're still full of resentment and things, and it's like, man, you just gave your whole life away for something that happened to you 50 years ago. So don't do that. You know, if you want this person in your life, you have to let go of this. So you end up with the King of Wands, and you know, he's all about taking action, and I definitely think you're going to have, with this 8 of Wands and then the King of Wands, I think you're definitely going to have a conversation around this, and it's going to be potentially to reconcile with this person. I don't think it's going to happen in January. I think it's more of a starting point, because you're still going to be pretty slow to trust this person. But I do think you're going to be more open to it than you have been in a long time. I think you're patiently waiting, and you're not afraid to be patient with this either, even though, you know, even though the King of Wands is like, tends to push people forward, if the person is at all pushy with you, you're going to be able to hold back a little bit from that. But again, this is too about replacing the old with new. So, you know, be open. Keep your heart open if that's what you want to do. And don't let people around you, you know, don't, I guess, fall prey to judgment. Because some people are, you know, might say, oh my gosh, they're taking them back. What in the world are they doing? Ah, no. But, you know, you are the only one that can live in your shoes. You know, nobody can do it for you. Not even the most trusted advisors can. So, or even if it's about something else like a work relationship where you're going back to something, a job that maybe they didn't treat you the greatest at, you know, if there's something that's new and gives you reason to believe it's to be trusted, that's where Spirit tells you to trust yourself, trust your higher self. So, you know, continue to ask the universe and ask your higher self for direction, because the answers are all within you. That's why you're the hermit. That's why Virgo is represented by that great spiritual leader and teacher who's a guide, a spiritual guide, because you do have good intuition. You just have to not overthink it and take some action, which is why they're telling you the King of Wands. Okay, so I so appreciate you subscribing and liking and sharing, and I'll be back again in probably a week or two, and I love you, and I'll see you again soon.